It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And this is Women's Wednesday stuff.
Wonderful Wednesday.
You know, you keep changing things.
It's a wonderful Wednesday.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida Talk. All our friends in New York, Atlanta, Chicago, where they are thawing out. Everything is getting back to normal.
Is it?
Nah.
They're thawing out or they're throwing out? What did you say?
Thawing out.
Thawing.
Yeah, they're melting.
I thought you were cleaning. I thought you were
melting?
spring cleaning. Thawing.
She wants to play the word game today. We're going to be playing the word game. If you are watching today's show, remember, caring is sharing. Sharing is caring. Whatever it is, share it out. Let your friends check out what we're doing. You guys did a great job yesterday. Congratulations.
We had a great crew yesterday. Mara, we missed you, which was a good thing because I'd be all over social media in what a meme by now, I think.
And you know what? Dawn stuck her foot in her mouth. If you watch yesterday's show and you can tell me what she said, I will give you a bag of coffee. I'll send it out to you. We owe 2 bags of coffee. One in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And there's another one.
All right.
We have to send it out. But if you call today, what's the number?
888-994-4995. Troy says we should start a new segment called What Did She Say? Remember that he said, she said? We should really bring that back. We should do another segment called He Said, She Said.
There's a Dawn Cam coming.
There's a Dawn Cam.
That's right. It is a Dawn Cam because it should be Dawn Cam, not the Freddie Cam. And it's always a Dawn Cam because you know what I say is ridiculous no matter what.
We got a full Wednesday coming up. And don't forget, save the date, March 23rd at the BB&T Center when the Boston Bruins play the Florida Panthers. Chef is like, yes. Join the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Ice promo coming soon. As soon as our crew gets a new promo out. They're working on it.
What the hell's a promo
Animators
for?
got a promo coming. We got sound effects, us on the ice. We may go ice skating next week to do another promo.
Yeah, we're gonna
But if you are an organization or foundation and you would like to be part of the Cafe on Ice, just give us a call or send us a message, 888-994-4995. $6 from every ticket purchased through the link that we're going to send out. We're not doing this yet.
Do you know why I'm holding that up?
Why? Goes
Because-
back to the foundation or organization of your choice.
This art that we are going to be displaying today, we got fashion show and everything else going on today, is a broken plate mended in gold. That will be me if you put me on an ice skate ring. I will be broken in 100 pieces and mended in gold.
Pretty much that's true.
I looked down and saw my future.
So get your tickets. $6 from every ticket sale goes back to the organization. Right now we have 12 foundations we're working with. Sparkle of Life, Roots and Wings. We've got a new one for nonprofits, children with autism. So many great foundations that are looking to raise.
The Miracle League.
The Miracle League, Sensibility. Buy the ticket, have some fun with us. Every ticket you get admission. You get a free party with us, a celebration prior to at the Chairman's Club, and also at the end of the game, a free slap shot. Just have some fun.
And I'm a little bit upset with people because, you know, part of having a business is promoting who you are. And I'm giving you an opportunity. Dawn's giving you an opportunity. The show's giving you an opportunity to go out there and let people know who you are and what you do. You don't have to even sell a ticket. Just register and be part of the crew. We want to know what you do, how you do. It's how we got to meet some of these fantastic people that we never even knew existed.
You have Delray Youth Tennis coming tomorrow.
And then you know what? My Billie Jean King's going to come out of me.
It's a great networking event for businesses.
It is. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of wackiness. And wacky don't get no more wacky than Chef in the house, who called me the snake.
She brought some lunch, too.
And she brought lunch. You know that thing, you call me the snake? Everybody calls me the snake now. You know that?
Chef was doing spirit animals one day, and she went through our spirit animals, and Freddie was too, the snake and the hummingbird. Did you see the hummingbird she posted on our timeline?
Yes, I made fun of it. Just saying.
But Chef is back in the house. We've got lots going on. We've got the club, assisted living and memory care of Boynton Beach joining us. We also have Mika with us, and I can't wait to hear the story on that, on the broken gold. We used to have a picture in the studio of a woman, and she ripped it up, the artist ripped it up and put it back together. And she put it back together with the gold. And it was right behind where you're sitting. I wish we had that painting because there was so much meaning to it. So I can't wait to hear your story. We've got a fashion show. We've got Dee Dee from Feel Good Express. She's talking to the Angels again today. We've got diabetes education coming on at 1 o'clock. I think we have a singer, so we've got a lot going on, so we're going to be a little organized. And Ashley Warline reached out to the club. You are a new assisted living and memory care center. It's so new that you're not even open yet. So welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about the club. You know, the older we get, or we try not to get, the older our parents get.
Well, we're in 87. We have 87 suites, 6 stories. You could see the ocean, Intercoastal, from the 4th, 5th, and 6th floor. We have 42 memory care beds and 45 assisted living beds.
And 6 floors, and the top floor overlooks the Intercoastal, so you really can't. I'm sorry, he doesn't look a whole lot older than we do.
Where's he? He must be one of the workers, because he's definitely not a patient. All right, so where is it located?
It's just north of Woolbright, right on Federal.
Oh,
They're
no,
just
it's
north
right
of
on the
us.
street.
They're like 3 miles north of where we are.
Excellent, and they're not open yet?
No, we're April 1st. We're looking at.
Oh, it's right around the corner.
Yep. So we got a lot of work going on. Pretty busy. Having fun time. We just had a great marketing event last night with the local home health companies and different communities that are involved with us.
You know, fortunately or unfortunately, the older all of our family members get, the more we learn about these locations, right? You learn the good, the bad, what's good for your family member, what's not so good for anybody else. Mm-hmm. So we have a little more information, and you were saying that you've got different price points.
Yes, we have price ranges that are up in the high 5,000s and also studios that are in the top 3,000. So, you know, really for our families, our loved ones, I mean, we were sharing before the show that you have family that's also needed care, and, you know, we really are just putting the word out there to those that have loved ones. Now is the time to start looking, because as we start to fill our building and take our deposits, those priority view sites, like you can see the Intercoastal, you can see the entire skyline and the ocean view from the 6th floor. It's just stunning. The 5th floor, same, and then even from the 4th floor, you still have views. But those suites are the ones that are going to go the fastest. And we really are an assisted living memory care that is set apart from any other type of community. We will focus on wellness and well-being. We focus on the care of the individual, and we've got some really unique, awesome programs that we're rolling out.
That's what I was going to ask you is, what sets your location apart from some of the others? What about the wellness and well-being? What does that encompass?
Well, let me tell you a little story about Oliver Van Troll, who is the owner and developer of the property. He had his grandmother in care, and unfortunately, and we all know these stories happen, she didn't have the best care, and it wasn't a dignified way to watch someone go through the stages of death and dying. In her legacy, he has decided to build memory care and assisted living. So he is an independent owner developer. He plans to build more. He's very involved, but this is his very first community, and it's his passion, and he is leading the focus on exactly how we are going to provide amazing care and amazing community. And really, you know, we're not far from here. It's 623 North Federal Highway. You'll see it. It's the big yellow community. We've got our gorgeous logo up there now, the club, Boynton Beach Assisted Living Memory Care. You can't miss us. We just opened our sales office this week, literally. And Oliver and his wife Diana have been very involved in all of the interior design. I mean, you really have to come and see it. It's
you
unique.
tell me they're all single beds.
They're single suites. So everyone will have their own apartment unit, their own suite. So in there they'll have a kitchen. The assisted living will have kitchenettes with medium-sized refrigerators, sinks. Memory care, they will have their own bedroom, their own living room. The assisted living, I think over 70% of our assisted living suites have balconies. So that's a really nice.
No, it's the memory care. I hate to say a locked unit, but a secured unit. I guess is a better word.
That's safe.
It is secured.
Yeah.
Yes.
And maybe you can talk
Which
about
is separate
that.
then from the assisted living. You know, people that are looking at all these things that I've learned is assisted living, they can come and go. Memory care, you don't want your loved one walking out into the streets and not knowing he left or she left, and you don't get them back. Where are they? Right. So you need more of a secured area for that.
You know, there's a lot of stuff coming forward. Just looking at the club, just the name itself, you have the word holistic. Now, I actually did some work on. I can't even tell you the name of it, but I did some work on these units at one time because they wanted to make it modern, and that word is in here as well. The beach, the whole scenario, the whole feel of this thing is very different because there are a lot of institutions you can go to bring your loved ones. But holistic, that's different. You turn me off. Now I'm on. Holistic is different. Modern is different because you want modern. You know, you want your loved ones to enjoy the views of the beach. It changes you. All of these places are like landlocked. They have a lake, and they have a lot of greens and trees and things of that nature, but there isn't the beach in many of them.
You know, Freddie, I love the way you talk, and you raise one of the most critical points in what makes our community separate and unique. Oliver Van Troll, and someday I hope you get a chance to meet him. He is very health focused. He's fit. Him and his wife take a lot of pride in bringing that health and wellness into our community, and it will absolutely set us apart because the holistic approach for your cognitive well-being, your social well-being, just having that support instead of, you know, you'll hear a lot of clinical terms and a lot of, you know, you go into some communities that are just so set in a standard format of care. We are not that.
I can tell. I can also feel it, which is different because these institutions, what they do is they try. I mean, I know some of the more expensive ones. They do try. We've been to a few that we were going to do shows and everything else, and they bring in, you know, the dog and pony show and what have you. But they don't take
a dog and pony show.
They
Are
do.
we missing something?
Well, they bring in musicians and they'll, you know.
Well, you need to have the activities. You want the residents engaged. And
again,
certainly memory care.
But when I was building these units, and I built over 100, you live in the unit.
It's their home.
It's their home, man.
You have to remember that at all times.
And
this is their home. We're guests in their home. So to
right.
provide them with the care that they need in their home, we're happy to be there. And the team members can never forget that, and that's one thing that we instill in them, and that provides a great quality of care. Because if you realize you're in their home, and then you look at the pictures that they have on their walls from World War II, the businesses that they ran, you look at them through a different set of eyes, and you realize, you know, they're not just elderly, they're humans. They're my mom, dad, grandfathers, and they deserve a great quality of care and a great place to live.
Right, to remember that everyone is a family member. You saw the State of the Union address last night. I don't know if you saw it. Forget what the president said. I'm not talking about that. But they had the two gentlemen from World War II, right? That the one who went in and opened the camps, and the one who saved the gentleman that was there. And that is what everyone was talking about, right?
They sang him happy birthday, that guy?
Right, and you realize that at one point everyone was young and vibrant, had these vibrant lives, and now you're looking for a quality of life in the next stage of life, and it's their home. It's someone's father, someone's brother, someone's mother, someone's sister, and that's what you keep in mind with this beautiful place.
And you get the feel because you live in the unit more than you have these outside activities. Outside activities, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fantastic. But in your house, when you see things that bring back memories, you know, beaches bring back memories. Music, I mean, I've done all of that stuff. I had music being piped into the units, and each one was different.
We have a theater down there for them to go watch a movie in. We have outside dining. We have bistro in there. So we have a lot of amenities down there. It's really going to make them feel at home and make their loved ones, and when they come in, to feel at home too, because they could sit down, have a drink at the bistro, have lunch. You know, there's no set times for things where you herd everybody in at 8 and they got to be out by 9:30. You know, we're not doing that.
What's a
This is
Life
their
Bio
home.
program?
Thank you. I was just going to add to Jim and say, you know, you're correct, because you have residents that move into a community, and you know, we all know when you're in a room or in an environment where you don't know a lot of people, you tend to recluse, and that's very common with seniors moving into a community. We all have peer pressure. I mean, it's just, I have worked in some communities where the dining room is just like an elementary school classroom. You still have the politics, you still have the control, and the need to be in control in that social environment. We are doing something uniquely different with our residents to draw them out. We're offering a Life Bio program. We offer, you know, in the rooms we'll have the, you know, the Echo Dot. Well, we are actually equipping all of the rooms with the Echo Dot, and that will help with the scheduling for activities and reminders. And
It's like being on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
We are now going to the dining hall.
And they can talk into it too and ask for help.
But check that out. Think about that for
I
a
know,
second.
it's a
Because
great way to
memory,
communicate.
listen, I have an Echo Dot. I can't remember my name sometimes, but this can actually organize people's lives.
It's
well,
a reminder,
it's
right?
another tool that we can use.
I love
And
that.
I think, you know, nowadays you have to tap into that technology and those devices that can help support social interaction, especially in our seniors.
I
mean,
love that.
The social
Yeah,
interaction, it's so, and Jeff, she's shaking her head. It is, right?
It is, absolutely. Do you, I have a question. Do you guys have any nurses or doctors and there on staff in case of emergency?
Right, we're going to have nurses around the clock. So
Okay.
it's at night. We are going to have nurses in the building. A lot of places take the nurses out at night and just have regular team members in there. So we'll have a nurse around the clock. We don't have a doctor on board yet. We have a doctor's office downstairs.
Okay.
We have a place for physical therapy. So all that's being worked out now.
What about activities like yoga?
We got arts and crafts
Painting,
room. We have a huge
cooking
activities
classes.
room. We have, we have a theater, and outside the theater, there's like a little box office. So we can decorate that any way we want. If we're having a big movie night that night, they can come up, pretend to get tickets, popcorn, and do all that fun stuff. And then we can change into something else.
You should bring
whatever
them
the
here.
activity. Yeah.
That's good.
You know,
Sounds good.
we did a show at one of the facilities on Atlantic, was it? And it's so funny because they put us right smack in the middle
We're at
of
the
everything.
senior center, the Rail Senior Center.
Right
wouldn't
smack in
that
the
be
middle.
fun?
We did.
Oh my God! And executives from
that.
NBC that are living on the facilities came on. They were on the show. People in the business were like, you know, I remember I did this. It was
Right, there was a Broadway
unbelievable.
choreographer that now is part of the senior center, and there was a
Unreal.
cameraman from NBC. But it's what you said, right? It's respecting what everyone did when they were younger and vibrant individuals, and not saying, you know, it's just a geriatric and you move on. You have to really accept and embrace everyone's knowledge.
And we gave them the mics, and they went off. And boy, you know, there's a lot
Man,
to
the
be
ones from New York,
learned.
they had a blast with you.
Well, and you know, the funny thing is, there's a lot to be learned from seniors because they've been through it all. It's the way we make things better.
And they could teach you a lot too, and they could run
Absolutely.
activities too. So it's not our activities that we're going to impress on them. It's what they want to do is going to impress on us, and we're going to build our activities around what they want to do.
And you know, the Life Bio is often something that we do when it's too late to capture those real moments. You know, mom or dad's passed away, and now we're trying to put together a summary of their life. Why not put it together when they can still actively contribute to it, and when it can actually foster, you know, cognitive skills? And
Is it a video bio or is it a written bio?
It's a combination of both.
We just talked about that yesterday,
Yes,
right?
we did.
We've talked about that.
Yes, we
His
did.
son actually would like him to do it, and we can laugh. What am I, like 110? But
No.
your father should certainly do it.
Well, that's right. And I'm going to actually do it on my phone when I get to Puerto Rico on Friday. But it's funny because their great-great-great-grandmother passed away, and I had asked them, let's do a video bio so that you can remember things of the past. You can remember them because your legacy is your family, and my family is shrinking.
Maybe you could be our test project. Bio on you.
He's like, he's too young.
Look at Mara's face.
Mara,
And there you have
it
it.
always happens when you're here. You know that?
For more information, you can contact the club at Boynton Beach, 561-596-5231, right up the street on Federal Highway from us, just north of Woolbright. Ask for, who should they ask for?
Brandon Rose or Jim Burns.
And Susan says hi. So ask for Brendan or Jim. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we've got Mika with us. We're going to talk about fashion, have a fashion show. We got Chef Z. Danielle's in the house. And this segment will be brought to you again by Blossom Moments Floral. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Forward to hearing from you.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
And you know what?
But
We're back.
welcome back to a wonderful Wednesday. at
I'm
the Brooklyn
naked here.
Cafe
Wait a
TV.
minute.
You know, when we have new guests, they're not quite used to the amount of toys that we have sitting here. And the gentleman sitting next to me
got no
from the
toys
club,
here.
he says to me, "Oh, you got toys. This is the magic wand."
I didn't want to say nothing,
He
but
says-
if he told you that, that's creepy.
He says, "Can I touch them?" I said, "You can have
It
this
gets
one.
creepier.
I can't have this one."
It gets a creepier.
It gets creepier, but Ashley, good job in bringing them in. It looks like a beautiful facility. You need a mic, but I'm going to ask you, how do you know them?
Give her a mic.
My mom knows them, and I just kind of go through her binder of business cards. And I'm like, oh, we'll go with that one.
Well, the amazing thing about them is that, first of all, they're right down the street.
Yeah.
And second of all, they have their finger on the pulse of what's happening in that business.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I mean, we have
Geriatrics it's changing. I remember when my grandparents moved down and there was a fourplex, and they each moved on the opposite sides of the fourplex. That was fun and not so fun sometimes as kids. But now as things change, my mom, you're going to laugh, she takes yoga where my grandparents used to live because she owns their house. Well, they're too advanced on the yoga for my mom at this one senior center, so they sent her with a free pass down to another one that's got beginner senior yoga. But it made me think of it because I'm right in that sandwich creams generation where I'm like this smushy cream, and I got my kids cooking and my parents cooking. No, but Felice said I should do yoga meditation.
the question is, do you do yoga?
No, because I can't quiet my mind enough to do that. That's why I gotta do it. And when my mind quiets, I go to sleep. Like,
What
I'm
we
done
do-
out.
We're gonna put put cotton in your ears,
My ears.
and that will quiet you down.
It'll really quiet my
No,
mind.
you love yogurt. Big difference. I know, I gotcha.
But really, Ashley, a great job. We look forward to helping really push out the Club of Boynton Beach. It is brand new. It is not even open yet. They don't even have residents, but they're starting pre-sales from $3,000 to $5,000 and up. On the top floor, 6th floor, that overlooks the Intercoastal in Boynton Beach. It's got to be magnificent.
Well, we're doing a tour when the hard hats come off.
We're going to do that. Assisted living and memory care.
I'm going to
And
be wearing a hard hat.
you know what, Danielle? That'll be his second look on the photo shoot next week. She said Freddie needs 3 looks. We're going to change the hat. This hat, a hard hat, and no hat.
I'm very upset with Danielle.
Why?
Because Danielle says that she wants to be in front of the camera, she wants to learn the business, and I go, come on, and she says no.
Well, she's going through a whole training course. You don't know. I haven't told you that memo yet.
Well, the training course begins now. I swear, I'm going to chase you down with a camera. You watch.
But I have to tell you, we have such great resources that this weekend, Jermina sent the most magnificent orchids to my mom for her birthday. She said they touched the ceiling almost.
Well, your mom is 5 foot nothing.
And she didn't realize who you were. And she said, I wanted to give her a tip. I wanted to thank her, but I couldn't even lift it in the house. I guess you carried it into the house for her.
She picked it up and she was like, oh, it's heavy. I'm like, yeah, it's heavy.
She said it was heavy.
Yes.
Her mother measures 4'2".
Nothing. Pretty much.
So you must have buried her.
No, I was outside actually on the step.
And she didn't know who you were.
No,
She's
she
seen you
didn't.
2,000 times.
I don't know if she's ever met her.
Yes, she has.
No, I don't
No,
think
they haven't
she-
met. She
You're
just,
kidding
every
me.
time my mom comes, she sees the beautiful flowers. And last week she saw the orchids.
And I was sick. I wasn't there when she came.
Ah, do you know her?
Yes,
You know
I
Chef?
know.
You know her?
Do you know Miriam?
No.
This is
You know-
Jermina. This is
You know
Chef.
Teddy?
Yes, Teddy.
Yes,
Oh, and we've
I
got
met
Dee
her.
Dee
You
here.
know Sopranos?
Of course,
You know, I could
yes.
go, I could do this
We
all
got
night.
Dee Dee Lyons in the house too. We've got a lot
Look
going
at the
on.
angel in the corner is hiding. You know Danielle? Danielle with the
Oh,
camera?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
there.
She's
no,
my
she's always hiding.
kind of
And
girl.
Fem City's
Yeah.
coming later today also, so we've
Yeah.
got a lot. Tell us about your Valentine's Day. I know it's next week.
It's next week.
10 days away. 11 days.
Why do you
8
sound
days.
so surprised?
Because
It's
I'm
next
thinking
week.
it's 2 weeks.
It
It's
happens
next
every
week.
year.
It is next week already. You
Yeah,
better
so-
get your orders in, everyone. I'm just saying, it's next week. It's like
next week.
8 days from now.
It's next week.
It's
Did you
next
know
week.
it's next week?
Valentine's Day. You have to
Next
order your
week.
flowers. You need to order your flowers. What's
Order your
happening for
flowers.
Valentine's Day?
You think it's all right?
Valentine's Day is special. We have the shoe. As you can see, you guys saw it on Facebook. And we have, beautiful containers. So order your flowers.
How much is the shoe?
Oh, God. The shoe comes with a pack with extra stuff. It's not just
It's a
the
whole
shoe.
package.
You have to
of
call.
shoe.
You have to call to get.
You have
the
to call
rest of
to
the
get-
Call
information.
Yes.
Jermina, 561. What's your phone number?
951-6343.
There you go.
And if you want to surprise your husband, your male friend, your wife to husband, buy some flowers, cook them dinner, and make it very romantic.
What was
and we
that
have
look?
books because I know she's seething over here. Because the guy should be buying the flowers. I think we should turn it around and let the
No, I
women.
agree with you.
With the women, that's right. So now you are responsible for buying flowers for your
For Jay. She's
for
going to
Jay.
buy flowers for Jay. Is Jay
And
gonna
cooking
cook?
dinner.
I feel like it needs to be mutual.
And cooking
I
dinner.
agree.
No, not this Valentine's is male Valentine's.
Really?
This one. Next, that breakfast, lunch, and dinner in bed. Yogurt all the way around. That's the name of the game. It is male Valentine year from 2019, 220. You guys get it back.
Get
How's
your
that?
Valentine's Day floral flowers ordered in today. Flower Floral, 561-951-6343. Let me tell you about
gonna
my
cook?
lack of cooking. Okay, my husband tore his Achilles on Saturday. So my friend said, oh, let me send in dinner. I said, why? I'll order in dinner like I always order in dinner, but thank you very much for playing. And they said, no, we really want to send in dinner. I said, okay, but
You're gonna
it's
make
not
dinner.
as if I was cooking anyway.
Listen, you know somebody.
I'm calling Chef.
She drops it off in the garage or something
She
in the
forgot
back
my
of the
cell
house.
phone already.
I'm calling Chef.
You call chef and you
Surgery's
put
tomorrow.
it and you put it on a plate and you go and you wet yourself up with water or something. You go, man, here you go, honey. Here's the deal. And I spent and you hit the pots and pans because he can't move.
Let me tell you, it's gotten so bad. He's on a knee scooter now, and for the next 6 weeks, he goes to the back because we have food delivery service, and he has a basket on his little knee scooter. So he puts in the food from the back refrigerator in his basket to go up to the front of the house.
Why
to
you gotta
warm it
rat
up.
him out?
I said,
That
did you
ain't
get one
cool.
for me?
Listen, always wanted to have a scooter, Doc. When you finish, can I have
He's
it?
got 4 at the moment, one
Can
in
I
every
have
facility.
it? That's like a little mini bike.
Pretty much that's what's going on.
And, you know, this brings us to our segment about being broken and being put back together again. There you go. Good segue.
Like that segue? And we go unscripted. But we've got Miriam. You cannot forget her name. I asked her if she goes by Mimi. She says no, she goes by Miriam.
My sister's name is Miriam,
Now you'll remember her name.
but we call her Mimi.
So some people call me Miri.
Miri. And Danielle Boujon brought Miriam in, and I didn't realize till we were talking you guys had never met before.
No.
You brought her in and you never met her?
But we're both Brazilian, and
Oh, is that what it is?
yes.
So you speak Portuguese?
Yes, I do.
You know what Danielle told me? Since she's been on our show, people keep reaching out to her and saying, how do I get on the show? And she
Hey,
doesn't meet
Danielle.
until she gets here.
Daniel, why are you doing it all the way over there? You know, I got a bad neck. I can't see you like that. You should be over here so I can see you. You ain't taking pictures back there. Take pictures up here.
Tell us about Mika, because I am just fascinated. I was telling Miriam a couple months ago, we had a painting on the set, and the artist painted this beautiful woman, and she ripped it up, and she put it back together. And when she put it back together, she embossed it with gold across each piece that she ripped up. And she told us the story and the essence behind it. But I'm going to ask you the story and the essence behind Mika, and why the gold?
Sure. So in Japanese culture, they have an art called kintsugi or kintsugi-roi. And kintsugi is when pottery breaks, they don't throw it out, they mend it, they put it back together with gold. And it's a lesson for life that we all break at times. But it's not, the breaks is not what define us. It's fixing, it's the work that it takes to put ourselves back together. And so, you know, it's a lesson for life. And I was designing clothing, but I wasn't very fulfilled. I really wanted to empower and inspire women to know that if they're going through a hard time, that there's better times coming, that everybody goes through hard times, that they're not alone, and that the fact that they broke, after they put it together, themselves together, they're going to be more beautiful because they're going to be stronger and wiser. Just
more
like
expensive.
those pieces, and more expensive. You know that a piece of like pottery could be $5, and then after it breaks, depending on how many mends, it could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, because the whole process of mending with the gold, it takes a long time and it becomes very expensive.
Of thousands?
Yeah, no, hundreds or thousands, depending, like could be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a plate, depending on how many breaks there are. And also the real Japanese masters that do it, there's less and less of them because it's an older art. The young people don't have the patience for how much time it takes.
That
So
sounds
it's
to
so
mend it.
interesting, right? You're Portuguese.
I'm
but yet
Brazilian.
You're Brazilian. I'm sorry, I sound like
It's
you
okay.
She's
now.
not Portuguese. She's Brazilian.
She's Brazilian. She speaks
She
Portuguese.
speaks Portuguese.
Yes.
And yet you've got Japanese culture in your clothing, and you're sitting here with us in
I was
Delray
supposed
Beach.
to. I was going to ask
Yes.
you. Are you like partial Japanese?
Not at all.
So you just like the culture.
I believe in learning from every culture.
Okay.
I believe in taking the best from everything, learning and growing as an individual. When I saw a video about the art, I was so inspired. I was researching it, and I saw documentaries and stories about it. I was fascinated. There is one Japanese master in New York. He's really Japanese. He knows the art, how to do it. I called him and I said, can I come to New York and spend a week with you? And he told me, no. Just like it takes time to fix your life, it takes time to fix a dish. You'd have to come here for a month. I said, I can't stop my life and sit with you mending for a month.
But I love that. It's just
but yeah.
what we talked about this morning. We were with Felice. We were at a meeting, and we talked about, I had eye surgery, right? So it's something that I've had genetically my entire life.
Right.
And you said, what do you think 30, you were kind, 30 years of your life you think is going to mend in a day, in a week? And it's the same thing back to the pottery. It's you take your life and things break and things happen, but it doesn't get mended overnight, right? It's
Right.
patience. It takes time, and that's the gift of growth in everything we do. Let's bring on Jamie. You have her in the first outfit, and I'm fascinated by this dress. I have to have one of these dresses because she was showing me some of the different ways that you can wear this. So maybe you can walk us through this
Sure.
design?
So this dress actually is the same one that I'm wearing now. Mine has sleeves and is short. Hers is spaghetti strap and sleeveless. It's a dress that I've been designing already for 3 years. It's my best seller. But it has about 10, 12 ways of wearing. And Jamie is showing right now you put the flap inwards and you have it as pockets. And then you can take it out the flaps. You can tie it in the front, in the center. You can tie it in the back. You can tie it on the side.
I got a real crazy
Is this
question.
incredible? Right, Didi? Is it like so versatile?
Is this dress in department stores?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I could have sworn
I
that
have it in boutiques, but not in
Maybe it was a
department
And she
stores.
told me
I
it's-
have it in about 90 boutiques
And she tells me it
nationwide.
comes in
I've
different
seen
lanes
it.
also, so you can kind of like reach
Yes,
it up.
we have 3 lengths. She's wearing maxi, I'm wearing midi, and there's a new one with an open back coming in March. And these dresses can be made. Do you want to try to show it, Jamie? Are you wearing the pants underneath it? You can pull it up. Because it's narrow on the bottom, you can flip it and you can wear it as shorter. It won't fall. She's just
And it
wearing pants
stays
underneath
up.
it, but it stays up. She's wearing a size that's a little too big for her.
Let me see the back.
And it's just simple. In the back, you've got one coming
She's
out. You
we-
said that's got a low
Okay, so
open
it's
back.
She's wearing a cami underneath it.
No,
'cause-
when she showed the pants, I thought there was something, her skin was coming off.
Well, because she's got 3 outfits, and instead of running
Yeah.
to the bathroom to change, she's layered her clothes for a quicker change in the back of the studio.
it's versatile fashion and versatile model, you know.
But I think that dress is so fascinating because it comes in all different sizes. She was telling me when
From
you're
extra small to
when
extra
you're
large.
petite, and then when we go to
When you
holiday
below
dinners with
petite.
chef, and you eat a little bit more, you can untie it and make it a little bit bigger, or depending on the day and the month, you can tie it on the side, on the back, a little bit lower. It
Yeah.
hides all the things, ladies, that we're
Yes.
trying to hide, and where we're trying to hide it, you just put the bow on top and you hide it. It's a beautiful concept.
Correct.
And the funny thing is, this is South Florida, so the dresses are, they breathe. They're
Yes, so I use Italian viscose for the fabric.
Can I touch your?
Yes,
Can I touch you?
please. Look how soft it is.
It is.
And it's very
If anybody
stretchy.
wants to touch
May I
it.
touch
Please
you,
come
Patty?
touch. The viscose is made from tree bark, so it's natural fibers, so you don't sweat.
Tree bark.
Yes, it's.
How did you get into the clothing business?
a midlife crisis?
What did you do before?
Should have gotten a red Corvette. I did graphic design and marketing for 25 years, but my expertise was teaching ethics and compliance to pharmaceutical company. And I taught the
I don't have nothing to say.
Ethics and compliance pharmaceutical companies.
Yes.
And you quit. You
Well,
stopped.
no, you
and
know-
that's why there's no ethics and compliance in pharmaceutical companies anymore, because Mary is here.
Let me tell you something. I thought that the pharmaceutical industry was the least ethical, but I think the fashion
Really?
Yes.
There
I
is
really
no
do.
ethics in fashion.
There is no.
None.
Really?
Yeah, and because I live and breathe ethics, that's why I'm saying that I should have gotten the red Corvette. It's
But
very
you can still,
difficult for me.
bless you. You can still get the red Corvette. Now let me ask you: do you do? You design? Okay, this is one style of clothing that you do, but you do other styles, or it's just a?
So, I used to do not kintsugi, and it used to be a regular line, but I wasn't feeling fulfilled because I felt that I have to do something to better people's lives. My clothing is almost like an accessory to my mission. My mission is really to help women. That part I don't make any money, but that's what I love to do. So all the clothing from now on is going to have the message, but we are going to have different ways of making, so it's not all the same. You can see from this picture,
I see that.
there's no foil printing on it, but it's pieces of fabric mended, and we use a gold stitch to put it together.
Jamie,
So-
what else do you have on? Just for time, I want to make sure you have all the pieces. Have you changed yet?
Yes.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
It's date night right there.
And the
That's
pants are
really
yours also.
sophisticated.
Yeah.
And the pants they're not jeans. It's not, there was not a
No,
button. It's an elastic waist, I
It's
saw.
elastic waist, it's cotton, it's this one is not stretchy, but it's gonna be stretchy. Yeah, and the top has also many ways to wear it.
Now, do you need to wear pants with this particular piece?
Probably you would prefer someone not to wear pants with that particular piece.
Have you seen South Florida?
Really?
Are you kidding
Would
me?
you like her not to? I'm not going to say it that way, but imagine if she didn't have pants on that way. I'm not going to say would
it's
you
a
like.
question.
I think pants are a good option
I
with
say
that outfit.
every person should do whatever makes them happy.
You could also put
I
on
don't
short
judge.
pants, right?
Yes, yes. You could put mini
Or a
skirt,
skirt.
short pants. Yeah.
I could see wearing that shirt with a skirt,
And
right?
let me see the back of that one.
What are the sizes
I think the
you
way that
carry?
hangs.
From extra small till extra large. Now I'm size 14, 16, and I wear a large, so it would be till 18, 20, the extra large.
And it's amazing. You pick what is your
that-
model's name?
Jamie.
You pick Jamie because your hair with this outfit, it's like.
shirt.
Yes.
I used to do
She's
a little
perfection.
shopping.
Jamie volunteered for me when I did the body paint. She's this model, the blue model.
Ah, she was telling me she was the model of the blue paint.
She's.
You were actually in blue paint?
Wow.
Oh man, I thought that was like color design.
And what size? How did the pants run in size?
This is a small.
Is it Jamie's wearing the small?
Actually, no. This is an extra small. She's wearing the extra small.
So if you're wondering on sizes, and how can people?
The extra small is 02.
02. Okay.
Yeah, small 24.
24. All right. So just like regular sizes, and how can people buy these clothing lines? How do they find you? What
Right.
stores?
So we're on the site pre-selling. The line is coming March. It's our spring line. We have 2 SKUs that are already landed. So if you go to mikafashion.com, the dress I'm wearing, we have stock, but it's selling out fast. We have sizes that are already sold out.
Really?
Yeah.
I want the dress Jamie had on.
The boat just got here.
I know, it really did. I have a store that received her shipment 2 days ago, and yesterday she ordered 10 more because she sold out.
Wow.
Now your stores are where? In Miami?
I don't have stores, so I
Your
sell
boutiques?
online.
I mean the
And the
boutiques.
boutiques, oh, I have in Coral Gables, and then for Florida. But then I have in New York, New Jersey, Cleveland,
Oh, I love this.
Baltimore, California. I just came back, opened 4 accounts in North California.
Wow.
So slowly but surely we're
I
gonna
think
take
Delray
the
Beach is a
States.
great location for you.
I agree because my pieces are art. Come, you want to come and show the
I
T-shirt?
see the T-shirt. I love the jeans too. I don't wear pants a lot. Those I love.
I want that.
Pants a lot. That's funny.
I want that.
pants a lot.
I
The
want that.
story of this T-shirt is that we are a lot more than what's above the surface, right?
Above and so
what's
beyond.
underneath
that
it
is so you.
The hands
Yes.
are growing.
That is so
That
you,
is
Jamina,
so
right?
you.
And
you know,
Chef
I
also.
want that. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because one of our platforms here that we do is ever since she's come and put this whole thing together is about giving women and empowering a voice. And if you look at Dawn's commercial, you see that. One of the outstanding pieces about doing this is that you can change things that matches personalities. And that's what I'm getting from this. This is so you. You know, because you're into
And
the
I
greens
love
and the
it.
flowers and everything else.
But right, you can't do anything without roots. And just like
right.
roots and wings, when I
Right.
said wings and roots, and they said no,
Oh,
you
we-
can't have your wings until you have your roots, and you can't do any of that until your feet are planted on the ground, and you grow the roots. And look at the roots on here, how expansive they are. There is so much more to this clothing line than clothes.
That's right. It's a wearable art. It's a message. It's a reminder. My goal is when people see people wearing this clothing, they're gonna have either one of 2 reactions. One is, wow, I need to be kinder. I don't know what the people went through. Second is I'm inspired because I also want to fix it. This is so beautiful. I can also mend my life and become a stronger person.
See,
So
I love that message, right?
I really hope that the message, something that I wanted to share with you that we're doing that it's equally important is that we're interviewing women who went through tragedies and hardships but are joyful. So the message that we're trying to share with people is what happened in that person's life that after what they went through, they are still joyful, that you can apply in your life. And when you're going through your hardships, you can remember that there's gonna be better days, things are gonna get, fixed, and you can be joyful again.
Oh.
And every Saturday night, one interview comes out. The next week is lessons learned from that person. So I share between 3 and 4 lessons learned from each interview. We have already done about 20 interviews, and it is fascinating. Hopefully it's gonna be my book. trying to see if I can get it before the end of 2019 printed. And
Have you written the book?
I've started. I've started, and there's a coach that told me by April you have it printed. I don't know that it's going to happen. By June, I'm sorry. By June it's going to be printed. I don't think so. Maybe, but I'll try. The main thing is to put together in a format that women can see what they can do to achieve joy, to see that it's possible. Because some people have it naturally. They're very strong naturally, but some women get into a funk and they stay there. But there are things to do, and we can learn from the people that are stronger. What do they do? And it's not that it doesn't affect them. I interviewed one woman. It took her 10 years. You know, after she had been abused, after 10 years, she went through bulimia, anorexia, overeating, shoplifting, until she recovered. And today, she's an amazing woman. That's live on the site.
We have a number of organizations
and women.
Of women who have been through this war and are coming much better on the other side. So we're going to talk to someone else for you.
Please connect me.
But I'm going to tell you, some of the women we have, some of the material that we've covered.
You know what
really
I'm also
heavy.
thinking? This includes Danielle. I'm hoping she's still in the room. Danielle, are you in here?
No, she's taking pictures.
No, she's here.
She's here.
You know how when we were talking yesterday about there's so much that's done for women with breast cancer, right? And you do the pictures. There's so much for abused women. Imagine if we could put together a piece with your women and your stories and your clothing, because who would ever have thought to put this together with clothing and the Japanese art, and then Danielle can do a photo shoot, right? And maybe put a whole gallery together and give these women, like I said to you yesterday, these women that, not that they're forgotten, but aren't recognized for what they've done, as we do every day. I mean, we have this amazing platform that, by the grace of God, was given to us and we get to work with. But not everyone's voice gets to be heard. And to be able to share their voice and with your clothes and make them feel beautiful with Danielle and the photography, I think, and then you get to put it in your book, right?
Oh my God, let's do it.
Wouldn't that be amazing as a Mother's Day or something tribute to women out there?
What you saw last night at State of the Union, again, we're not talking politics or what he said, but the women dressed in white.
Yeah.
I mean, they were dressed in white. And you know something? You know Schwartz. I know her from Florida. She was dressed in white. And the bottom line here is that you cannot ignore what you wear when you wear it with pride. And this is what I'm getting to feel here. I mean, this is what it's all about. Can you imagine if you have a whole cluster of women that are dressing up like in whites or something else, and this mending process to this, and you're talking about powerful stuff.
I'm just fascinated by your clothing line. And what is in the
These
frames?
These are for you. This is a gift for you and a gift for you, because I don't come to somebody's house empty-handed. We sell this jewelry on our site in these boxes, great gifts for Valentine's Day. Yes.
I thought we were going to hang it on the wall.
It is, because you can use this as a frame. But this is a jewelry box that's beautiful. Yes,
nice. This is gorgeous.
And this necklace is made with recycled aluminum. It's made in Africa by hand. Each piece is handmade. It's eco-friendly. It supports the women who do the hand labor, and that is crocodile leather.
Freddie, yours is crocodile leather.
It is. I want you to put this on Instagram. You know,
this is incredible. Mara will do ours also, and we'll keep it on the set. This is magnificent. The box is gorgeous. I'm telling you, I told you yesterday was a crazy day here on set, and you never know how it's come together. Teddy, I sent a list of guests coming today. And now this is made from Africa, and yes, we know where Chef is from, right? Chef is from Africa, of course.
I think we should also reciprocate with giving a gift, no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait, as Dee Dee says, Dee Dee, I'm going to take this from your playbook. Tap it 3 times.
Oh, is that where she got that? I was wondering where she got that.
Taking it from Dee Dee's playbook.
Turn it around.
Everyone gets a hope heart on our set.
Breathe.
Breathe. There you go.
And then you know.
Oh, great! Thank you.
That's for you. And, you know, the bottom line
you.
is that your platform is taking off, and you're a national product. You're no longer a local product.
Thank you.
And all you're going to do is continue to grow. And as you can see, there's a lot of women in here who will be inspired by your leadership. So I congratulate you. Keep up the good work.
Look forward to doing more and really putting it out there.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, let's go to a quick commercial. Let's run one. We're going to talk with Chef a little bit and Jermina. Last moments, Flora, what's going on in the cooking world. Have some lunch, everybody. It's still cafe time, and we will be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Okay.
I got your bell.
Thank you for doing
Got your bell.
Lot of chatter.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. It's a Women's Wonderful Wednesday. The clothes from Mika are amazing. I can't wait to get my dress when it comes out in March. I don't know. I got to decide between the strapless, the low cut. Jermina needs a shirt.
Yes.
Me too.
And Chef, I wanted to talk to you because she's talking about bringing women in from different areas to interview and different countries in Africa where some of these are from. And I'm sure you have amazing connections.
Right, I have my sisters and my mom in Africa. So to survive, sometimes they have to make stuff like this and sell them out to the tourists there that comes and visit. It's all organic and it's all natural.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I would love to see what they do. Maybe it's something that I can bring into my collection because I like unique pieces and I like to support women from all over the world. They're doing artistic, work, but that supports them.
I will tell them to send me a couple of the samples.
Okay.
Chef, what is in this that's burning my mouth on fire?
Fantastic.
A little bit of crushed pepper.
Holy smokes.
It was just a little sprinkle of crushed pepper.
Just a little sprinkle. And pesto, Jackie, you can't have this, but it is absolutely, this is so good. Chef brought us lunch, everybody.
Big ziti.
Oh my gosh, how you doing over there, Freddie?
I'm good.
Are you good?
It's good for you. It opens up your palate.
Yeah. What's the milk?
Oh no.
No, he's vegan. He can't have any milk today. Nothing from the cow on this side. You can drink it on the other side, Freddie.
I think what happened was there was one on the top they gave you, but it's not on the bottom. So
It's not on the bottom. You can have it's delicious. Jermaine, you got some food? This
Have
weekend, I just have to thank all of our amazing clients and sponsors that we work with because this weekend, Danielle was able to work with my friend at her post-wedding brunch. Jamina delivered the most magnificent flowers to my mom for her birthday because you can only be at so many places at one time with one body, right? And Nick from Hey Mr. DJ Limo picked us up in an amazing stretch limo.
Wow.
So the resources that we have here, if people just utilize and reach out to these amazing clients and sponsors we have, it'll make your life so much easier. You will feel like a queen or a king for the day. And you know what? And it puts a smile on somebody else's face too. My mother has never been so happy. And she took her out of her comfort zone. Yeah, she called you. She left a message, and here's where the disconnect happened. You called back and spoke to my father.
Yeah.
And apparently, the whole thing got misconstrued. She doesn't have to take care of orchids. And my dad said, go to Jermina's store. I said, Dad, I know that didn't happen because she doesn't have a store. So therein lies the disconnect that I know didn't happen during the conversation.
Well, then either you order it every week. Before I delivered it, I ordered them, so it's fine for next Sunday. So she can either put ice just on top or just water.
How many ice cubes?
It doesn't really matter.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
So that was the disconnect. If you go to Jermina's store, she'll give you a measuring cup. I knew that absolutely did not happen. Just saying.
They live in two different parts of the house. He lives in the east wing, she lives in the west wing. They meet each other once a month.
Maybe I need to connect them with the club in Boynton Beach. I'm just saying things are changing all over the place.
There's the sign.
There's the sign. Stay tuned for radio. We got a lot more coming up. Dee Dee, wait till you see what happened before you got here. I don't think you've met Chef. I'm telling you, we got a lot going on. We got Fem City in the house. We've got Dee Dee Lyons, Feel Good Express. Lots happening. I think we're still missing Lisa Zierman from Enzo. Oh, there's Lisa. All right, talking diabetes education also. Full house, ladies.
It's a little early.
Stay tuned.
You're going to go 5 minutes?
Well, you don't want to go?
Well, I think it's a little early.
To switch to radio?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I think maybe we say, how do we get our flowers?
How do we get our flowers? I keep eating.
She got it, baby. You got it, right?
561-951-6343.
Put the camera on her. Put the camera on her. Put the camera on. How you like it now? I'm sorry, what you say?
561-951-6343. BMGEvents.net with his Blossom Moments.
I don't know what this pepper is, Chef, but this bad boy is on fire.
And Mika, you can find it at Mika, MIKAH fashion.com. How you like me now?
I like this. You know, this is really unique stuff you got going on here.
Patty, this is right up your alley for Fem City also, right? Putting them close together. When you're broken, when you put back together, you're stronger than before you broke.
You're stronger than before you broke.
When you put back together, it's like Humpty Dumpty.
Concept.
Yeah, and you know what? The pieces, the kintsugi pieces, when they fall after they were fixed, the places where they were mended, they don't break again. It's really mended strong. That's
now, do they drop these plates on purpose or things they break?
Today, they break it on purpose with a hammer, and they go through the process of fixing because it's such a beautiful piece after it's fixed. The way it started in the 1500s, it was the tea, tea.
She's taking us out to break.
The Chinese, they used to have tea parties, and that his favorite piece, the Japanese master that broke, and he wanted it fixed.
I think the concept of working with women is just magnificent and so much to do, and we can bring in women from Africa, maybe Haiti, Jermina as well.
Mm-hmm.
So many, bringing all the different cultures.
Go to radio.
Really? You ready to go now, Freddie? It's not a little too soon?
Too.
Be back in 2 or 2. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You have been removed from the conference.
Lakes. Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you've decided to get back to feeling good again like you used to feel, then you're invited to tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob, at your service Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
This is Talk 1470 WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself, give yourself the chance to be heard, and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you looking for a new business opportunity with residual income from the convenience of your own home? Are you looking to help people and yourself take control of your health, lose weight, and feel great at the same time? It's time to drink and drop the pounds with Cafe Canna. No need to keep inventory or sit in an office. With 2 simple sachets a day, you'll receive your daily dose of coffee, CBD, and an appetite suppressant. Contact Bev today at 954-612-1271 or visit their website hempshopstore.com. Drink and drop the pounds to a new business and healthier you.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to part 2 of Women's
Wellness Wonderful Wednesday.
That's not what you said before.
I changed it up. We just changed the W's.
And if you are watching today's show, remember, sharing is caring, so share it out. Welcome to all our fans on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. You know, I never say that.
I do.
I don't. Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. We are having a ball here today. If you want to come down and visit 1440 North Federal Highway, come on down. There's food, there's coffee, there are dresses. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
We've got Dawn DeMarco. We've got a lot. We've got the Angels in the house. We've got Fem City. We're talking diabetes education. If you missed our first hour, please rewind it. We had Blossom Moments Floral. Valentine's Day, I just realized, is 8 days away. You need to get in your floral order with Jermina. 561-951-6343, bmgevents.net for your Valentine's Day flowers. If you want food, contact Chef Z. You know, we should do that, Chef. You should be catering for Valentine's Day with Jermina and her flowers. That would be a good idea, she says.
And it is male Valentine year. If you are a female, you had a husband, a boyfriend, or something, a male in your life, it is time to buy him flowers and make him dinner. We are declaring male Valentine year. Yes,
What are you talking about? On Women's Wednesday, you're declaring male Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'm trying to balance it out. It's a little heavy in here.
Elliot's like, yeah, let's do this.
It's like they say, broken dish, broken guy.
We've got new beautiful flowers on our set. I thought that was for the wall, but this is a piece of jewelry from Mika Fashion, which is amazing, her story. Rewind, watch the first segment. It's about how we're stronger after we're put back together as women, and the clothing line is all put together and embellished with gold and silver and magnificent pieces. Chef brought lunch. We didn't realize we got the part with the little kick.
It has a piece of pepper in there. I'm going to tell you something.
Absolutely delicious lunch at the cafe today. We've got Dee Dee. Welcome to our new sponsor. We've got Dee Dee Lyons with Feel Good Express. Come on down if you're anywhere in the area, 1440 North Federal Highway, because the Angels are coming out. We're talking about, Dee Dee has some toolkits for us for what?
Okay, my toolkit, which is...
You just got to keep you close to the mic.
My toolkit, which is the Abundance Toolkit, and it's all about attracting abundance in finance, romance, even career opportunities. But I want to tell you a little bit about the Abundance Toolkit.
Lisa's like, I'm in.
It's a have-to in my program. You have to use it, you have to activate it, and it's really fun. And it's based on your power of intention. And also, you have to know a little bit about feng shui. Do you know a little bit about feng shui?
I know a little. You wouldn't guess it by the look of our set, but yeah, I try.
Okay. So I'll just tell you a little bit about
Freddie
it.
hates feng shui, by the way. I'm just saying he's biting his tongue because he
I'm
doesn't
not
believe in
hating
feng
it.
shui.
Yes, I do.
Do you remember the feng shui person we had on? Yes. You didn't like that person very much.
I didn't say it, but you see, now she's calling me out. The person and feng shui are two different things.
Okay, good.
Okay, so it's based on a Chinese philosophy. It's over 3,000 years old, and there's all these different corners. There's a bagua, which is a map, and it has 8 corners. But for our purposes, we're only going to talk about 2 corners, romance and finance. You start at your front door.
Stay closer to the mic.
Start at your front door.
You're starting at your front door. You can do a room, or you can do a whole studio, or you can do a whole house. It's very easy in Manhattan, where I come from, because everybody has a studio or 1-bedroom apartment, so it's super easy.
It's a little harder here.
Okay, so here, their front door is right over there. So their far right corner, which is the romance corner, has a beautiful painting of sunflowers. So that's really nice. So that's where we would put the hearts.
Well, hold everything.
Okay, that's where we, far right, as you're walking in the door, far right.
So
I'm
love,
going to tuck it behind the picture frame.
take it easy there, feng shui woman.
Feng shui lady.
So the right corner of the room is where love is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, according
You ever heard
to...
that? Look, she's as shocked as I am.
Love and romance.
You ever heard that?
I'm changing my house.
You know
when
what
I
it
get
is?
home.
Okay.
You've been looking in the left corner, lady. What's the matter with
Yeah,
you? Gotta
far
go to
right.
the right corner.
There's
Passion.
also health, career, all different corners. But for our purposes and my abundance toolkit, we're only going to talk about 2 corners.
Okay.
But far right for romance.
And what is that in your hand?
What is
Okay,
that?
so these are rose heart crystals. And quartz crystal, rose quartz crystal, is actually the crystal of love, giving and receiving it. So you're going to put these 2 in your right corner, in your house, your office. If you lived with me, they would be in each room.
I feel like we're going to go play hide and seek now.
Right. Also, when I travel, I put them in the hotel rooms, take them wherever we go.
You
okay,
do too?
so okay,
Chef does the same
good.
thing.
You do this in a hotel room.
Chef, we
Yeah,
gotta
I have
get
them
you a
in my
mic.
suitcase.
You have a mic?
A little toolkit in my
Do
suitcase.
you pick them up and take them with you when you leave?
Yeah, I make sure that the
love
the
is-
cleaning lady doesn't vacuum
So
them
hold
up.
on. So love is movable, is what you're talking
Love is
about.
movable.
It's always with you. So this is
You getting
about.
this? Are you getting this?
Chef keeps them in her purse. Look, she puts things. She travels with them.
You have them in your purse, but that's not the right side of the room. You have to put your purse in the right side of the room.
She's right. I actually have crystals and Buddha in a different area of the house. I have on the right side, I have my amethyst, my big amethyst on the right side, because my door is facing the stairs to balance the chi of the house.
You know,
To
you
bring
just
a
got
good
real
feng shui.
complicated. All right, so
Okay,
what
so
are
okay,
those?
so
What
you're
are those made of?
Okay, so
These
this
are
is rose
rose
quartz
quartz.
crystal.
It's a crystal, okay.
Okay, so you're going to put them there.
In the right side of your
On
house.
the right side.
On the
Okay.
floor, or does it have to be elevated?
There could be a little table there. You could put them on the floor if you have nothing there. But it's nice to have them where you could see them, because this is all about your power of intention. It's the power of intention. I want to give and receive more love every single day. And that's what it's about. That's how you activate.
You have
So-
2.
Two.
3
because-
work better? 4?
Well, depends
12?
on
27?
2, because most people want more romantic love. If you don't want romantic love, that's fine, but you need to be giving and receiving love all day long. You have to. That's how you grow.
So
and
2 is the
vibrate
number.
high.
That's on the right
Two's
side.
the number.
And this goes. What is
Okay,
this?
the coin
The coin.
goes on the far
This is like a
left
token
side.
from New York
so
City.
This is your finance corner right here, your abundance corner. 'Cause
Really?
It's the far left.
This is like
And-
a token from New York.
We're putting it over there next to the flowers,
Right?
Jermina.
This is just, this is like a token from...
Duck. This is like a token from New York, right?
Exactly.
New York City token, baby.
So this is a feng shui Chinese coin, but you're going to add all round coins, euros, quarters, silver
all
dollars.
All coins.
Because you want to attract abundance. Now, financial
buck.
abundance
is something that we all obviously want, but realize that abundance doesn't always come in the form of hard cash. It comes sometimes from a huge compliment, a new client, a great testimonial. So this is what's going in your abundance corner. Again, it's your intention. You're going to be looking at these symbols that will tell you, I'm going to have more love. I'm going to have more abundance. And last but not least...
Patty, you have a question?
Oh, no, I was just going
Right.
to comment. I had always heard that you should put something green in the far left corner to represent
green.
the money and
Exactly.
all that.
You got a
And my
$100 bill
mother-in-law goes
Maybe we
through
should
every
have an
time we
empty
move
bottle of
and gets a
champagne
green
then.
plate and puts in
green
the-
us
the
out.
far left corner.
I love that you're
Yeah.
bringing that up, the
Now,
green.
how do we- okay.
Because if your finance corner is in your bedroom, which is in my condo, it's in the bedroom. So you cannot have coins in your bedroom. It's
Really?
just not good
Why?
vibes. You want love in the bedroom.
I want money in the bedroom.
What if your bedroom's in your love corner?
You think I put
what
money in
you
the bathroom? I don't
do
care.
Is what this lovely lady said was green. I have on my husband's nightstand 3 little green frogs. They're really tiny, but a frog is a feng shui symbol for abundance. So I don't bring in coins.
I have frogs in Puerto Rico all around me. There ain't no abundance but frogs. Trust you me.
No live frogs on the
We're going to
nightstand.
find some stuff on
Cookies.
Friday, right? You got cookies.
Now I have a question. That corner is the right.
No, as you're coming in, so you're facing.
As you're coming in, that's
The
the right
far
corner.
right.
Right. No,
Like when
Right,
you hit the
stay on
wall.
the mic because
You're
now
on
they
an
can't.
angle here.
You can't
Oh,
hear
I'm
you.
sorry.
The far right when you face the wall, and then to the left, this is the far left of the
Okay,
room.
but this is what I'm saying. That's the far right, right? This is how discombobulated I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
The far left to me would be right across from it.
No, because your studio's on an angle and it's not a square or a rectangle, so that's it.
So does that make sense what I'm saying?
I see your point because you have almost
You're the
two
only
rooms.
one with sympathy. Thank you very much. I'm just saying, if you put the coin in the wrong place, what happens? Nothing.
It just doesn't work
No,
very
it's
well.
you know what? It's your intention, and you see these symbols. I wouldn't get
Freddie,
so
they're
caught
trying
up
to work
in.
with you here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to put coins everywhere. What do we get to lose?
Yeah.
And there's a pocket angel that also comes in
Yes.
this.
Okay, the pocket angel. How many people believe in unseen helpers?
Yes.
I don't.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. So the pocket angel is a reminder that you have guardian angels, universe, spirit guides, deceased loved ones that want to pitch in and help you out. And you want to hand over your worries and doubts and fears to the angels. I do it every day, and it's another reminder. Keep it in your pocket. So that's the toolkit, and that's all you need, really, to go along your path and attract abundance.
And Feel Good Express, you work with people, and you work with people in business. And it's not just about talking to angels and bringing romance and finance. It's really about how you can embody these tools into work and into business and into your life.
Right.
That's what your toolkit is. It's not just to sit home and talk to the angels, although it's lovely to meditate and talk to the angels. You can actually carry this onto your life every day.
Yeah, it's really about bringing your spirituality to the office. I worked 32 years in broadcast sales and marketing, 25 in Manhattan, and 7 here at News Channel 5. And if I didn't have my spiritual tools, I wouldn't be where I am today. So
let me ask people that are sitting here, how you doing? Is abundance your perception? Is it about perception, understanding that these tools are the gifts that we have, right? Because everybody has the gifts, and you're giving them tools so they can bring it forward. Is it about your perception and believing in yourself a little bit, that you can make things happen if you start using tools?
absolutely right. Believing in yourself is the key.
The amazing thing, this morning we were at a meeting, and we were talking to a friend of ours and another client that we hadn't seen in, 6-8 months? We were talking about the universe, and she was looking for a sign and something to happen on what she should do next. And
A lot of questions.
And this client walks by, and he's an author. And I said, didn't your second book just come out? And he says, yes. And he tells us the name of his book. And it's all about embracing energies in the universe and following the messages. And she said, I didn't even know you knew him. She said, how did he even recognize you from the back? Freddie goes, my hat. But he comes over, and this book was everything.
Oh, what's the name of the book?
I don't remember the exact name, but it's
Go.
by David Price Francis.
Go
Go.
with the light.
You tell me.
I don't know. He gave you the book. It was Go
That's
Something.
why I wasn't going to give out the name of the book until I had the exact name. But right, it's reading the messages and embracing what comes forward. It was like as if they just dropped this man from the heavens and said to her, "This is your next sign."
Yeah, that's true.
It was spectacular, right?
It was
Even for
interesting.
you, that was pretty good.
It was interesting. And then more people started coming over and stuff. It was interesting, though.
And Dee
Interesting
Dee
the way it
pulled this
works.
card for us before she got here because you work with the angels and the angel cards. And what card did you pull?
Passion. And it's a perfect card for today because we were talking about romance and Valentine's Day. But passion is something that gets us what we need in our lives. It's tied with enthusiasm and it's tied with your purpose. So passion will get you the next job, will get you the next career opportunity, will get you more friends, will get you more people in your life that are like-minded like you if you're passionate.
And does passion bring on confidence?
Oh, yeah.
Is confidence an important aspect of succeeding in business and moving up?
Absolutely.
Right? I mean,
Yes.
if you don't have, you could be the greatest business person and have the greatest gizmo, the greatest product in the world, and you walk into a room and you're looking down and it's not going to work, male or female.
Well, sometimes I think, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, especially to Patty, about we go in women in business, we overanalyze and we overthink it, right? Instead of just taking the leap of faith and doing, like, who would put jewelry in a clear box that you think is a picture frame? It was just a passion, and she just did it. Dawn DeMarco. Here's another crazy thing. Did you know Patty was coming?
No.
All right, she didn't know you were coming, and she goes, "I'm wearing Dawn's piece," and in you walk.
I didn't even know you were coming.
Well, she came because she's going to hire a chef for an event.
I didn't even know you were coming. I didn't know you were coming. I didn't know you were coming. I don't know nothing.
But what we get to do here and embrace and then network so many incredible things. If you want to just see things fall into place, just come hang out with us because it's an amazing spot. Am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And passion was the theme for the show. And I'll tell you, I still have my sparkle heart from the first time I met you. And it's all about shining. Your passion will make you shine, and people will want to see and be with you, more of you. And that's what I feel about you and Freddie. It's like you are both shining your light, you're sparkling, and you have passion, and it's authentic.
We love what we do. And for Feel Good
can
Express, people can hire you. They can work with you. And there's got to be a better word than coach. But they can work with you to talk to their angels and to use these toolkits to get their life to a place where they want to be. Mm-hmm. And how do they do that?
Okay, so if you came to me, whether you're working with me one-on-one or you were in one of my workshops, I would help you release your joy blockers. And I loved what Mika was saying about joy. So the joy blockers are worry, doubt, fear, frustration, sadness, anger. And those are emotions we all have, and it's normal to have those emotions, but are we all consumed with them? So I help you lift them out, and as you lift them out, you're on the precipice of something big. Maybe it's releasing a toxic relationship, going into a new career, building more self-love. Whatever that is, I'll give you these tools to use, and then you'll just start practicing them, and all of a sudden you'll start seeing more joy, more confidence, more passion about your life. And it's, as I always say, it's easy peasy.
Actually, Matthew put your piece together the other day, and I heard the kids talking about easy peasy, and I knew whose piece they were putting together, because that was the one thing I said. She's like, easy peasy, but you know what? That might be your new tagline. Mm-hmm. Because it's got to be something like that just sticks. It's easy peasy.
Well, it's a good tagline to have. It's a good piece because, there's not enough of what you do going on right now. It's just not enough. All around us. Look at politics, look at the country, look at people. Just look at people. And there isn't enough about touching yourself and saying, and don't look at me, touching your inner self and making things happen. You can make great stuff happen. And you're living proof of this thing in this studio today, because where you walk, sunshine follows. Just believe. I mean, the bottom line is believe a little bit in yourself and watch what happens.
Oh, I love that. Believe it before you see it. That's
you have this. You know what they call that? Believe it. That's right.
Before you see
There you
it.
go.
Faith,
It's called
believe
faith.
it before you see it. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, I can't wait to talk to Lisa because I'm watching your face during this whole thing.
I love this.
Right? Talk about a pure light.
I'm all about this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. 888-565-1470. We're going to be right back.
Bing. All right.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry, be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guarantee within the first month if you are not completely satisfied.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on a wonderful Women's Wednesday. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. I think, Freddie, one of the most favorite things we get to do here every day is not to make people cry, but to make them cry. Well, as you said, right, sometimes they're tears of joy when we tear up. And Lisa Zierman is with us, and we spoke with her. She has Enzo Health, and she's a health coach, and she reached back out to you because she's in a career transition as a diabetes educator.
My kind of educator.
Your kind of educator, and she knew that, right? And she comes to us from Heather, and I forget the name of the new company that she has rebranded DexaFit as, so I don't want to say the wrong company. And she's working here with Dee Dee, and she pulls a card, and what does she pull?
What did you pull?
Career transition.
Oh, there you go. So
And
the
there you have
answers
it.
are behind you. Look at
Yeah,
that.
they are. They are.
You know, it's really funny. I love Lady Gaga. Always have, because I think she's out there. But
Yeah.
now that she's turned into an actress and everything, and I saw her be interviewed on Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I watch stuff.
I love Ellen.
And Ellen sat there and she was interviewing Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga says, you know, stop it. Everybody stop. And she says, I know that you're supposed to interview me, but I'm going to say something in front of everybody. When you have a platform the way you do, Ellen, and you do the things that you do, and you bring it forward, it isn't about us. It's about what you bring forward. So here you go. You're looking for answers. You're the second of today, and there will be a third who's going to find their answers among the people. Again, you got the light standing right next to you.
Yep.
That's going to answer the questions that you have. So I just wanted to put that out there, and welcome to the set and everything else.
Thank you so much.
Tell us what you're doing in conjunction with your health coaching.
Yeah, well, I have joined Holy Cross Hospital and as a diabetes prevention lifestyle coach, and it's actually absolutely phenomenal. It is an epidemic, diabetes. 86 million people, Americans, have diabetes, have prediabetes, and the horrible part about it is 9 out of 10 people don't know they even have prediabetes, which is very dangerous because it causes health issues, it causes heart disease, it causes stroke. It makes you at a higher risk of going on to getting diabetes type 2. So Holy Cross Hospital, with a grant, luckily we received a grant, we are able to offer a diabetes prevention program for free to people who have prediabetes or people who are at high risk for getting prediabetes. So it's a phenomenal program. It's very holistic. It's a year-long program, again, free of charge. It is a year-long program. It covers, exercise. It covers sleeping, stress, nutrition, of course, and the most effective way of treating prediabetes is to lose weight.
How do people know if they're pre-diabetic?
We actually have some questions that you can take a little quiz, and you can see if you're at risk for getting prediabetes. It's, you can go to the doctor and get your blood tested, which you should. Your sugar's tested. That's absolutely.
Test, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so
But I got a question.
Of course.
And again, I'm going to throw curveballs at you all day because I am a diabetic.
Yes.
What is the right number on the sugar meter? What should that number be?
Well, for pre-diabetes is where it's,
Where is it for pre-diabetes?
100 to 125.
Okay, now this is why my brain gets scrambled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was told as a diabetic they want me down to 114, probably because they knew to get there, it's like a big stage. So I got down to 121, 118. My A1C came back. I'm a 6.1, not no more, but I was from 11.2. So I went from the penthouse down to the basement, right? But they wanted it to be even lower. So sometimes people get confused with words like pre-diabetes. Okay, so my sugar is 100. Do I stop eating a donut? Do I lose weight? What do I do? I mean, besides being afraid, what do I do?
You can go to the Holy Cross program, which is a year-long. I can't believe it's for free.
It's for because of the grant. It's not. No, that's right. For now, it's for free because of the grant, but eventually we're going to start charging for it. So now is a great time to get in on this free program.
How do people do that? Because I want to give out the information as much as we can.
Somebody give me the information.
Yeah.
How do they get in touch with you?
They can call. They can call me 954-326-3354. They can also call Holy Cross Hospital.
That's a different number than we have up there for you, Lisa.
That's Lisa's number.
Yes.
Lisa, is that your number?
Yep.
383-9419 works?
That's great too. That's great too. That one will work. The other one I gave is my direct number, which is perfect as well. So either number is fine. They can go onto the Holy Cross website and you'll see a diabetes prevention section there you can click on and you can sign up for it. You can call here, hopefully, and you can give them the information.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, we had phone calls that we need to recall. Maybe we can leave a message on our phone because apparently when we're not here, people call, which is great, but we need to call them back now.
We have to put an answering machine there.
Or we'll have Ashley, maybe she can call, or Mara can call everybody back.
Now, the interesting thing about what you do in conjunction to what we just talked about, one of the things that I found out is that when you eat and you explode, I used to weigh 280 82 pounds at one time in my life. And I've lost a lot of weight along the way.
Yes.
And I've lost more weight because the sugar comes down when you lose weight. You're 100% correct.
Yes.
But people have a hard time keeping the weight off because of stress and everything else.
Right.
But one of the things that you talked about that I can do the conjunction here is that when you have faith in yourself and you believe more and you feel good about yourself, good things happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're able to try to push this thing to help you beat this. And I am a diabetic, and I have things that I want to share with you that in my almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
2 years about, I have my whatever. And I have met some people that have helped me with neuropathy and food change, and it's a way of life.
Yes, it is, and that's why the beauty of this program. And you said, "Wow, a year long." It is a very long time. But how do you feel? Would you have liked to have a support group for a year, where you could, talk about challenges and how did you deal with this challenge and what worked for you, and we go over all those things, and we become a support group, and that's super, super important when you're really trying to make a lifestyle change such as that.
I wish I knew you 20 years ago.
I wish you
because
knew
if
me
I
too.
knew you 20 years ago, what I went through, which I wouldn't want on my worst enemy, I wouldn't have to go through it.
Exactly.
Because sometimes this doesn't work too well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to go through this whole tragedy.
Yes.
And a lot has to do with what you touch on.
Well, you were fortunate enough that you
I
had a
dodged
huge
the bullet,
support
honey.
group
I
that
dodged the
we
bullet.
talk about calling all angels. We called all angels.
I had over
and you
20 coaches that came to my aid when I came out of the hospital.
But then when you think about it, it's like we talked to Mary about her clothes and women and their untold stories of when we're broken, right, and coming back together. And not everyone has that support. But Lisa's offering this incredible support group, right? And the accountability buddies we talk about all the time. And what Patty does with Fem City and bringing women together to embrace each other in business. There are so many resources in our community. It's just about listening to them and reading the signs, Dee?
Yes.
And saying, and here they are. And there's someone listening to us that was just told that they were pre-diabetic, and they're getting that aha moment on the radio going, okay, now there's hope, right? If that's the one thing we can hashtag today is hope, there's always hope, and there's always a resource.
That's right.
The research that this curriculum is based on is the CDC made this curriculum, and it's based on research. 58, the group that went through this lifestyle training was 58% less likely to go on and get diabetes. And the study group that was on metformin, the drug, was only 38% less likely. So this actually was more effective than the drug metformin.
Maybe you should try it.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Why not? They tried everything out.
Right? We've
Come on,
even
join
chef
us.
cooks for you
Join
now. I
us.
mean, we've tried.
I'm in. Right
Yes,
after the show,
please.
whatever I got to do, you tell me. I'm 100%
All right, so you
in.
talked about pre-diabetic. He's already diagnosed insulin-dependent diabetic. Can you help him?
Hold on.
You can join the group.
Wait. Okay? The only reason I'm still taking the shot of insulin is because I got to go back to the doctor. He didn't want me coming off it right away because he didn't believe me. So if my numbers come back, I will be off of insulin, and I become a pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So don't say
He's not insulin dependent? All right.
Well, we'll see.
But you know what?
I got chef in the house.
The question is, can you help someone who's already a diabetic? With some of these
Diet and
changes,
exercise
right?
is definitely going to help.
I'm going to
with
answer that for you.
That makes sense.
You can't.
Of course you can.
You can't because you will get those numbers low
Yeah,
and then
oh,
you jump on your
absolutely.
program and they stay. You know the hardest thing about diabetic is that we become a diabetic every day again.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how to control and keep it down.
It's diabetes type 2 is lifestyle related, diet and lifestyle related.
That's what it comes down
So, yeah.
That's why, Chef, I got to eat your food.
Today is so much about lifestyle.
Vegan over here.
You're vegan on this side.
Non-vegan over here.
You can have milk on this side and nothing on this side.
I can't even drink milk.
We also have Patty with Fem City, and I know the light follows her, right? Patty is
I
so
tell you.
remarkable in
You-
what she brings forward, and every week after week, right? It's a hard commitment to make to come here week after week and to bring
It
guests
is.
week after week.
I admire what you do every day.
No, not for us. I mean for you.
Yeah.
And
Do
she
you
comes
know-
week after week.
Did the dress lady leave?
Miriam?
Yeah. Did
I
she
think
leave?
so.
I think they should have a dress named after you. Because you know something, what you do is remarkable. Because people buy in exactly to what your program does. And you're helping women put these pieces back together. And I'm serious. She have a dress made up for you because this is really what you do every day.
You know, at your last event, Jermina was there and Jennifer Gutschmidt from V-Card was there. So Jermina from Blossom Moments Floral, and she called Freddie the next day. And what did she tell you?
She says you changed her life. That's why I didn't want her to leave, because she has an appointment. She says you changed her life.
That is so wonderful.
Everything. And that's why she was here today. She didn't want to move, but she has to deliver flowers. And you change you, but that's what you do, is you change people. You give people an opportunity to change their life.
She said your luncheon changed her life forever.
That is amazing. That is so wonderful to hear. And you know, it is not me. It is the fabulous community of women that we have. FemCity is an international organization, and I'm lucky enough to be president of FemCity Boca del Rey. And it's just this amazing, supportive, very diverse group of women in our community that come together, and they connect, they support each other in business, they lift each other up in friendship, and it's just really remarkable to see. And I'm very excited to have two of our FemCity Boca del Rey business members with us today. We have Melody Cobb with Cobb Law and Sarah Blaine with My Palm Beach Box.
Welcome,
and
ladies.
Just
Thank
two
you.
of the awesome members that we have.
But I need to also ask you, what is Patty's Patio? Because I'm thinking you go on vacation every week, every day, and now I'm thinking she's out with her girlfriend, she's out with her kids, and she's having this lovely cup of coffee. But this is a thing that you're doing. This is not just you on the patio.
It
Do you
kind
like
of
that Patty's Patio?
kind of morphed. Yes, hashtag Patty's Patio. I enjoy being outside on my humble little piece of concrete, looking at my flowers and my pool. And I like to have my coffee there in the morning. I like to have my glass of wine in the afternoon. I'm lucky enough sometimes to be able to bring the laptop and the cell phone out and do my work. And it's just an enjoyable place to be. And when I ventured into Instagram, I was thinking, what hashtags can I add? And I had a hashtag Patty's Patio, and it just kind of caught on. So now people kind of follow to see what mug I might have on for my coffee on Patty's Patio, and I have been gifted with some very special, meaningful ones. I actually got a great fall mug in my Palm Beach box as well. And it's just, I pick my mug to fit my mood, and I have a few special wine glasses to fit my mood, and it's just a special thing.
You have different glasses that have different sayings, is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Different
sayings or different meanings. I have a piece of my grandfather's jadeite coffee mug that he had his good old Maxwell House in just about every day, and I have a set of Fiesta ware from my father's mother, and who I was not fortunate enough to meet, but her birthday is the day before mine, and so I have her set, so I'll use those little coffee cups sometimes.
That's pretty cool.
Remember there was the gentleman we had, Eric, and he had Eric's Garage, and he had a show. It reminds me of Patty's Patio, right? You could do this man.
Yeah, but two different things, because he did a show.
Yes.
What she's doing, she's very clever.
Yep.
She is product sending with
Well,
a
yeah,
message.
you can do a whole product placement on Patty's
That's
Patio.
really cool.
We have sunscreen. We have Rodan and Field sunscreen on Patty's Patio because you got to protect yourself.
There's so much. It's an amazing concept, right?
All right, so tell us a little bit about the friends you brought.
Yes, so first I will introduce Melody Cobb with Cobb Law. I am super happy to have her here because Melody is actually the reason I got involved with FemCity in the first place.
You got her out of jail?
We were friends before, and she had been inviting me to come to this wonderful networking group, and my schedule didn't permit. I had other things going on. Finally, after probably 5 months you had been inviting me, I made it to an event, and it changed my life forever, and Melody is the reason for that.
So Melody, you had her come into you wanted her to be part of an ongoing situation with the group?
Yeah, I wanted Patty to come join the group because I had been involved with the group. I had recently opened up my own law practice, which was about 6 years ago. And at that time, that group was so helpful in helping me grow my business. And Patty had just started Rodan and Fields right around that same time. I was like, you have to come. These women are amazing. And now look, she's the president of the organization.
That's what I was just going to ask. She went from not coming because she had no time
to running it.
How did that happen? How did you get her to run and become the president?
You know, I'm not really quite sure how she wound up becoming the president.
Neither
that
am
just
I.
kind of happened.
This is hilarious.
And what kind of law do you practice?
I do business law. I work with small businesses, and I provide concierge services for those companies. So I really provide everything from nuts to bolts that you could imagine a small business would need.
From branding,
From branding to trademark to contracts to formation to if
so
you're
you
bringing
do the
an
whole
apartment.
thing under one umbrella?
I do the whole thing under one umbrella.
I didn't think I've ever heard that before.
Yes,
Usually you
yes.
go to 12 attorneys to get what you do
So
under
you'll
one
help
umbrella.
do an S corp or an LLC, and then you'll help do the branding. You help do all the paperwork that needs to be done.
Exactly.
Now, you know, I love that. You know why? Because when I'm doing the business, I want to talk to one attorney, not 12.
Yes.
And you could tell me what the pitfalls are of making a move.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't leave because
Yeah.
I need to ask you a couple of
He's got a couple questions.
I do.
I'd be happy to help.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back,
what are we going to commercial break for?
Because we have to thank our sponsors, including Dee Dee from Feel Good Express.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470, and check out Dee Dee's new spot, feelgoodexpress.com. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Are you ready to fall in love with yourself? Own your gifts and step right into your power. Well, you've come to the right place. FeelGoodExpress.com. I'm Dee Dee Lyons, and I'm founder of my Feel Good Express lifestyle program. It's so easy peasy. I empower you with heart-centered tips and tools that you'll have to practice every day. The mantra will be, believe it before you see it. I see you, I hear you, and what you say matters. So follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and at my website, feelgoodexpress.com.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a wonderful Wishing Wednesday. Our set was cluttered before. Now it's
more
just
cluttered.
It's got to be a better word for clutter. It's
Clutter.
No, it's got to be a thing.
It's a mess. I'm in a mess. Listen, real quick, 888-565-1470. I need 10 pre-diabetics or diabetics to call that number right now. Leave a phone number with the board up or with us because I need to put you into this study. 888-565-1470. And if you don't call and you don't do anything about you, then you know something, you got no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
And therein lies the message again. Every time I turn around, it's about the you, right? The healing of you, and believing in you.
Self-love. If you really love yourself, you'll do it.
That's right. Give yourself a chance to survive. How's that?
Well, you talk about that all the time.
Yeah, but now I'm calling them
You
out.
gotta love you first, right? We said it yesterday again. When you're in the airplane, you gotta put the oxygen mask on you first, and then you can take care of everyone around you. If you're depleted, you're no good to anyone, including yourself.
When you run down the plane, right, to exit, do you like suck down the oxygen mask that everybody had on their face?
I don't think you're running down the plane yet.
jump out.
That's why I don't travel anywhere.
I mean, do you suck everybody's mask?
So I don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, November 10th, Paul has a cruise for cruise planners. You're going to talk about that tomorrow. And my husband says, does Paul realize you are a germaphobe and you don't go on cruises? I said,
You're a germaphobe?
on this one, I'm going to wrap myself in bubble wrap and join Paul. Although Paul's going with Faith and Karen Turk. And Jen G, I'm not quite sure me as a brunette can actually join Paul and the beautiful blondes he's got joining him. But the cruise is open. You're going to talk about that tomorrow as well.
Yes. Is Memphis in the house? She's not here today, right?
She is. She was in
Where's Memphis? Oh, there you go. We have a casting call. Memphis, how do people contact you for the cast call?
Why don't they contact us?
Contact us?
The casting call for Love
movie.
Avenged.
Love Avenged, the movie.
Love Avenged, the movie. She can't believe you're serious.
I was really shocked.
What are you talking about? I'm very serious. Ladies, we are doing a movie. We need people to play parts and everything else. She's a director. She does many movies. We are going to do it. You know what? 347-245-6012. That's my number. Give me a call. Come on down. She'll cast you out and see if you qualify to be in the
It's
movie.
not just about the ladies. We need men with good
Men
abs.
too. Men with abs. And if you don't have good abs, you don't have good abs.
We're going to airbrush them on. It's all
We're
good.
going to airbrush them on.
Freddie and a Speedo. Freddie and a Speedo and
Freddie
good
ain't
abs.
wearing no Speedo. Forget about that. Ain't part of the movie. Thank you very much. But again, 347-245-6012. Yes, Troy, you are part of the movie. You just got to get down here.
Let's talk to Melody about what she's doing. So you do it all for businesses. You had a couple questions, and then we'll talk to Sarah.
I do.
Freddie had a couple questions.
I did. We were talking about how it's a one-stop shop, right? You go
Yes.
to one place, you get everything done. And part of the game and part of the show, part of the business is that there's a downside. Things happen. People sue you. People want to do this. Do you protect pitfalls? Do you say, okay, you're going to need a permit for this. You got to get this. Because getting permits in Florida is really tough.
It is very tough. So my job for my business owners is really try to minimize their risk. So you can never stop anybody from suing them, but when they come to me, I try to minimize that risk ahead of time. I spent a portion of my career doing litigation, so I understand the risks, so that's why I'm able to foresee them, and then that's why I protect them from all of that as well.
Excellent. So if I go down a path, a slippery slope,
Slippery slope.
And you'll say to me, Freddie, let me tell you the downside to doing this. Because I have a production company and I've been down this road. People try to explain to you what they want, you do it, and then they change their minds and everything goes sideways, right?
Yes, that does
We got a lot of
happen.
things to talk to Melody about. Non-compete, NDAs. People come in and they have us sign
Yes.
paperwork. When they pitch us an idea, we have to sign their NDAs. We don't have them sign anything. I think we might need to put some things in place for us, Freddie.
Well, you know, the bottom line here is we do film, right? Who owns the
Right.
film? Do I own the film or do you own it that you're on the air?
Who owns the film?
Who does the
who owns
content
the
belong
content?
to?
Well, it's a work for hire, so that's a conversation that we probably need to
But
talk
those are a lot of
about.
conversations we have, right? So it's a work
Yes.
for hire, but if you're not hiring us, then we haven't been hired.
So
other
if
than
we
by
invite you in,
Moments.
it's not a high. There's a whole bunch of
We have
stuff.
a lot of
whole
stuff to talk
bunch of
to.
stuff
Whole
we
bunch
can
of
talk
stuff. And I
I'm
think
gonna
a
make
lot
a
of
pot of
people-
coffee and bring in lunch because it's gonna be a while.
How do people find you? Because there's a lot of conversation to be had.
People can find me at my phone number is 561-922-9661. And also my website is www.cobblaw, so it's my last name, COBBELAW.com.
And you're located where?
In Boca.
So very convenient. And even from the beginning of business, forget the complications that we have now in business. When people are thinking of starting a business, do you need to incorporate? Do you need to go to SunBiz? Do you need an LLC? All of these, which should I do? You'll help them with that as well.
Absolutely.
Go
Makes it so much
see
easier, right?
a reputable attorney like Melody first. I can't tell you how many people I have referred to Melody, which I'm very happy to do, but I've referred them because they've come to me because they find themselves in difficult situations because they did not take the appropriate steps at the beginning. And Melody probably could have prevented at least a large portion or minimized what they are going through.
And things change. Hey, we've all been in business, right? You and I have each had business partners that didn't work out.
It didn't work out. And you know something? It costs a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of money when it don't.
Yeah,
It
the pain
does.
and suffering
It's a
in
business
it.
divorce.
Yeah,
Business divorce.
it's not easy. And Sarah, tell us about
Sarah,
your
what do you got cooking?
my Palm Beach box.
So I have the latest My Palm Beach box for the month of February. And it started as local, but now it has turned into a monthly subscription box with all items that Palm Beachers love. So it ships national.
There's a Corvette in that box?
You know what? I'm not going to tell you. You have to get one.
Oh, you never know, right?
So
Maybe
this
he's
is
in my
monthly.
box
It didn't
right
start
there.
out as monthly, did it?
It did not. It started out as quarterly, and then it went bi-monthly, and people wanted a monthly. So now we are officially monthly and national starting this month.
And national.
Yeah.
Tell me about the national piece.
So national is all those people that are up there in the winter in Chicago and everywhere else where it's negative a million. You can bring palm trees in paradise to your door, or for all of our locals, you can send it to them and kind of say, hey, this is what you're missing out on. So it's so much fun. It's everything that we love, from 8 full-size products of makeup and fashion and everything. It's great.
So let me ask you, if I wanted to send this to my sister in New York when it was -5,
Yes.
right? Can I put like a little beach sand in there?
Get out of my head. A box of sand?
Box of sand? Not a box of sand. Put some sand in it. I'm not gonna send a box of sand. Can I do that? Can I
You
customize?
could. You could come get one and put the sand in and ship it, or we will ship it for you.
2 airline tickets. I mean, I would do this whole thing at the bottom. I would have 2 airline tickets come on down and see me. That is brilliant.
How do people get my Palm Beach box?
So you can go to mypalmbeachbox.com, and right now we're offering a promo for $10 off with the code PARADISE. So that's only $30 for a box, and there's $200 worth of products in each box.
And do they get to see what's in the box before they order it, or it comes every month?
Well, right now we're not. This is just launched this
brand
week.
new.
Yes, this is Patty's box.
That is my box.
That's your
Patty's
box.
box.
We are
Open on Patty's patio.
We are waiting for the subscribers to get their boxes to see it, so not to ruin any surprises. And then next week there'll be a bunch of on-air openings of what's in the box.
Can we subscribe? Can we push product? Say, listen, we'd like to see this in the box. How
Yes,
does one
you
do that?
can reach out on our Instagram, on our Facebook. Tell us what you want to see, and we will reach out to them and get it in our boxes. So
mypalmbeachbox.com.
mypalmbeachbox.com,
That's
code
very
PARADISE.
And Patty, when is FemCity's next event for anyone? Because we've got a room full of women, and good thing you've got a few guys over here, and we got an animator, so you're well covered, Freddie. The next event is at Harvest, correct?
Correct. On February 22nd, we have our FemCity Connection Luncheon at Harvest Seasonal Grill, just down the road on Federal Highway. We are very, very excited. And Sarah is actually going to be our spotlight on business for that
We are going
event.
to sell our boxes and give an extra promo with them. So we're kind of excited about that.
And how do people, they register?
People do need to register online in advance. We sell out at these lunches. It breaks my heart, but I do turn people away at the door because we have our max capacity and it is what it is. But you can register at femcity.com and just click on flagship events. We are a flagship FemCity, or you can just find FemCity Boca del Rey, and register online there.
Don't sit in the parking lot because you don't register and they get all, Listen,
Well,
I
wanted to say one quick thing about
Sure.
Fem City. I belong to the Fem City in West Palm. I love Fem City, and I'm going to start watching your patio,
Awesome.
which is great. But they're a wonderful organization. They're so supportive. They empower women. I actually haven't been going to enough of their events because I'm on the board of the Women's Chamber of Commerce in Palm Beach County, which does a lot of similar things, but I can't say enough good things about Fem City.
Excellent.
And
Listen,
Lisa, I want to give Lisa's information out again
we
before.
will, but I want to give her this bag of coffee because we were supposed to do this the last time when we didn't.
For Patty's patio. She can have a cup of Brooklyn Cafe coffee on the patio now.
I will enjoy this on Patty's patio.
There you go.
Lisa, give out the information for
I see an opportunity
the group
everywhere.
for diabetes.
Yeah, so you can contact me at 954-326-3354. And I want to make sure that you know that we also have virtual programs. So if you can't travel anywhere, you can do it online. Also, business owners, community, if you're in charge of any sort of groups, I will come to you and I will have the group right in your business, in your company, in your church, and wherever it might be, I come to you. So.
Fantastic. Troy, you can take it from South Carolina. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. What a day. What a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Internationally patented, Pure Wave technology helps eliminate radiation from modern electronic devices which can cause chronic disease. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. PureWaveNow.com, 561-965-7777. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact PureWaveNow.com for your consultation. Non-invasive technology promotes relaxation, a better quality of life, and more energy. Call PureWave Now at 561-965-7777. PureWaveNow.com.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.